Hey, Dawn Super here, helping people have better days. Today I want to talk about not feeling bad when you can't do the thing. So, whatever it is that you can't do, oftentimes we beat ourselves up because we can't do the thing. So, I had written this great script for today's video and time got away from me and I just couldn't pull it together. So I'm doing this one instead, and I think it's actually better because I could feel bad that I didn't have the time and energy to shoot the video last night to give you the piece that I really wanted to give you. And you have no idea that I didn't shoot the video. I didn't have to say anything to anybody about not being able to shoot the video. And that is the key to not feeling bad about something. So no matter what it is, like my eyebrows so need to be tweezed right now and I'm behind on things in my house, and there are things that I need to do that I just can't get to. And I think living a life with chronic illness for the first, 50 years of my life, I used to feel really bad that I couldn't do the thing, that whatever the thing was, I couldn't keep up with the dishes, or I couldn't keep up with the house cleaning, or my laundry, or my bills, or whatever it was. And if you think about it, if I told you right now to stand up, lift up both your legs, and hover, you'd laugh, right? If I told you to jump up and touch an 8-foot ceiling, you would just laugh. And why? Why would you just laugh? Because you know it's not possible. If you're only 5 feet tall and the ceiling is 8 feet tall, it's easy. You wouldn't feel bad about that, right? No, I can't do that. But when it comes to something like, hey, get up and do the dishes, and you don't have the energy to do that, or you don't feel good, or you're doing something else, we feel bad because we can't get up and do the dishes. Even though we know, just like the ceiling thing, we can't do it right now. So, a lot of times people will be unhappy with us that we can't do the thing. They want us to do the dishes and they want us to do them now, and we just can't. And it's a battle that happens inside of you. So when someone asks you to do something that you know you can't do, think about them asking you to do something you know is impossible. Like fly. They want you to fly. You can't fly. That's easy. So whatever it is they're asking you to do, imagine in your mind that they're asking you to fly. No, I can't. It's so simple that way, right? Like there's no icky feels attached to that at all. You just know you can't do it. But the problem is when people want us to do something, they think we should be able to do it. But they don't know that we can't, because no one knows what you're thinking or feeling except for you. Now, there comes a line here with responsibility, right? Like your partner or your roommate or someone else expects you to do something and you just can't do it. And they're going to be disappointed that you can't do it. And at that point, it becomes managing other people's expectations. Not feeling bad about yourself because you can't do the thing. You always have to have that barrier between what's happening and what's happening inside of you. And it's tricky, especially if you have like monkey mind and you're constantly like, oh, I can't do the thing. Why can't I do the thing? I wish I could do the thing. And that's icky feels that you generate inside of yourself. No one can make you feel bad. They ask you to do something, you can't do it, and you feel bad about yourself because you can't do it. But if they asked you something that was impossible, you wouldn't feel bad. So what you need to do is realize what they're asking you to do is not possible in this moment. And then the icky feels dissipate. And you don't feel bad about yourself because this is your reality. Whatever's happening inside of you is your reality. And if you can't do a thing in that moment, radical acceptance of that fact really helps you. Is someone going to judge me because I have extra little hairs on my eyebrows? I really don't care. I don't care, because right now for me, taking time to tweeze my eyebrows is impossible. So it doesn't bother me. And the more you can get control of your brain and realize that everything that's happening inside of you is generated by you, then you can start to change your perspective on things. And you can start to look at them differently than you ever have before. And when someone asks you to do the dishes and you just can't do it, you'll say, I can do them later. And you'll accept whatever it is that they're unhappy about. Sometimes when you're at work, you can't do things, right? Like your to-do list is too long and your boss wants you to do something that you just can't get to. And you need to just be real with yourself. I can't. And say why, right? Or give them an option. I have these 5 things that are on my to-do list, and you asked me to do this 6th thing. Where in priority would you like me to put it? Do you want me to drop these 5 things and do it now? Because I can do that. Otherwise, it's going to have to wait until after I do these 5 things. And it's the knowing. It's the knowing inside of yourself that gives you the confidence and the strength and the personal power to just resist. To just resist anyone else's disappointments. I'm doing the best I can, and this is what I have to give. Like it or lump it. It's a very precarious place to sit. It is. Someone's mad at you because you were late. That's the way it went. You can be mad all you want, but I can't turn back time. I can't make myself have been on time. I was late. Let's go forward. And it's just a matter of personal conviction. I talk about this a lot in all of my videos. If you want to figure out how to stop taking the blame others put on you, I did an experiment about it. What happens if I don't place blame on anyone else or myself? There's a video. I have a playlist. What happens if I don't? What happens if I don't accept the judgment of others? Wow, that was a life-changing thing for me, to not accept other people judging me because I couldn't do the thing. Check it out. There's a whole playlist on it. That's it. I'm going to go back to my shorts next week. I did not take the time to write down my commenters for my shout outs, and all I can do is apologize. I'm doing the best I can, making every day as good as it can be for me, and I encourage you to do the same thing. Make it a great day. Choose to make it a great day. That's it. Have a great day.